You know, there are some people in the world who believe in redemption, and that people, even people who make serious mistakes, can change their lives around and deserve a second chance at doing things right. There are others who don't believe in that, others who just condemn and don't construct, who curse the darkness but don't see the light. It was very nice of you to tell us what really happened, and I'm sure it was important for you to hear her revealing that to us. So I got the impression here that what your response and your complaint was simply that, well, she gifted me this. She didn't have to do this. I didn't tell her to do it. She insisted on doing it. It was a gift that you didn't ask for.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
No.
You know that. So I think you're a stand-up guy. I think it was the right thing to do to take responsibility. I think if you had the money, you would have given it to her. That's the way I'm going to look at it. I have nothing further.
We're going to excuse you both while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you.
Thank you. This courtroom is now in recess.
Well, I, for one, am not prepared to further excoriate the guy who said he's going to go to jail for his lady. He's going to do 15 years for her. I love what you said, Michael. I think that there's a path of redemption for everybody. I think there's also a path for compensation because this was his legal obligation as much as hers, and he was in part responsible for it. So I'm prepared to compensate her. I'm prepared to award her everything she's asking for.
The only question I had was, are we clear that this debt was satisfied?
Well, that's what I was looking at in the papers. And yes, the balance on this debt, the restitution, has been paid in full. She made 2 lump sum payments at the end. But the bottom line is, I think in their own way, they each did for one another what was in their power to do. He was willing to accept responsibility for a criminal offense and make it lighter on her, and she was willing to lay out the money for him when she had it. But they're both here for us to balance out the playing field. So she's entitled to her $5,000, and everybody should be able to go on and at least move forward with their lives. So, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with giving her the $5,000. She's entitled to it.
Michael?
I agree.
Great. You two are really something. When I read your case, I was thinking to myself, look at this Bonnie and Clyde. And now I'm like, you know, you're Bonnie and Clyde, but with a much, much better ending. And you are a reminder that there's often much more to people than what you see on the surface. Sir, it's so easy to say all kinds of things about you, about how you turned your back on this debt, but the plaintiff reminded us that you were prepared to spend 15 years in jail to protect her. Whatever one might say about your character, I'm not going to use the little time I have up here to beat you up over this debt that you clearly owe. You acknowledged it from the outset. It was her graciousness that resulted in paying it all when she did. But it was a debt. It was a debt that you both were going to owe, and if it wasn't paid, they were going to come after both of you. It was grace, but it was not a gift. We do hope that you continue this path of redemption because there really is hope for people who want it. Ma'am, congratulations to you on your success in moving your life around. You are sober, you are married, you are able to take care of your business, and you did. It's our unanimous verdict that you be awarded $5,000. Everything that you're seeking, we do wish you our best. And again, good luck to you.
Thanks so much.